Welcome to my YouTube! Good morning, this is Breana Reads. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it would be incredibly helpful if you like, commented, or subscribed. I mainly post on Sundays, but this past week I forgot / didn't have any of the content that I actually enjoyed and felt was worth posting. But today I have recently gotten in a ton of books, like from publishers, from gifts, and I am going to do a haul. This might take a little bit of time, so grab yourself a cup of coffee and let's dive in. But before we do that, I want to focus on my nails really quickly because I'm a lover girl. Okay, so the first things up, I got sent this book by Stacia Black. She is a dark romance writer. She sent me Cherry Auction, which is a woman with amnesia meets the man who swore he'd kill her if he ever saw her again. Huh. Oh. Well, okay. And there is some hearts on the pages, which is very cute. It's a substantial and it's a heavy paperback, so I'm excited about that one. I got sent by my friend Trey, Out on a Limb by Hannah Bonham Carter. Bonham Carter, where did that come from? By Hannah Bonham Young. It's Out on a Limb. When Winifred Wynne McNulty has always been wildly independent and not one to be coddled by her limb difference. Wynne has spent some of her life trying to prove that she can do it all on her own. With some minor adjustments, she's done just fine. Hooking up at a costume party with an incredibly charming beau changes everything. Wynne finds herself pregnant and decides to keep the baby, while Beau is surprisingly elated to step up to the plate. Wynne is unsure whether she can handle this new challenge. Together, Wynne and Beau decide to get to know each other as friends and nothing more while they embark on this parenting journey together. But as they both should know by now, life rarely goes according to plan. I love a good, whoops, I'm pregnant. Not in this economy, though. I'll be honest, not in this economy. Next up, I got sent from Harper Voyager, When Shadows Bloom. A magical blend of romance and whimsy, equal parts devastating and hopeful. And then I also got from Berkeley, Book Boyfriend, which devoted fangirl meets hesitant fanboy in this swoony contemporary love letter to readers who adore fantasy worlds. And then Book of the Month sent me over The Bones Beneath My Skin by T.J. Kuhn. In the spring of 1995, Nate Cartwright has lost everything. His parents are dead, his only brother wants nothing to do with him, and he's been fired from his job as a journalist in Washington, D.C. That's actually not that far-fetched these days. With nothing left to lose, he returns to his family's summer cabin outside the small mountain town of Roseland, Oregon, to try and find some sense of direction. The cabin should be empty. It's not. Okay, is this gonna be like a one bed, we must share, I'm going to fall in love? I don't know, but we're gonna see. Next up, we have No One Will Know by Rose Carlyle. A gripping novel about a desperate young woman and the manipulative wealthy couple who will stop at nothing to ensure their worst nightmare becomes a dream come true. This is giving Scandal. I'm gonna send in a fixer to try and fix something. I don't know. What's the fix? I guess I have to read to figure that out. Next up is from Riverhead Books. I got Theft by Abdulrazak Gurna. And it's, at the turn of the 21st century, 3 young people come of age in Tanzania. Kareem returns to his sleepy hometown after university. Fauzia glimpses in his new swagger and ambition, a chance at escape from smothering upbringing. The two of them have offer a haven to Badar, a poor boy still unsure if the future holds anything for him at all, as tourism, technology, and unexpected opportunities and perils reach their quiet corner of the world. Each arrives at a different understanding of what it means to take your fate into your own hands. This actually sounds really good. I might pick that up sooner than later. Next up is from St. Martin's Press, Listen to Your Sister by Nina Veal. By turns hilarious and terrifying, Listen to Your Sister is a surprising, big-hearted tale of speculative horror about the nightmares that haunt us and the family bonds that hold us together. For those who love Jordan Peele's films, Stranger Things and The Other Black Girl. 25-year-old Calla Williams is struggling since becoming guardian to her brother Jamie. Calla is overwhelmed and tired of being the one who makes sacrifices to keep the family together. Jamie, full of good-natured 16-year-old recklessness, is usually off fighting for what matters to him and getting into mischief. To be honest, didn't all of us go through that phase at 16 where we were the shit? Or at least we thought we were. Like, nobody could touch us, nobody could ask us questions. At 16, I thought my shit didn't stink. Truthfully, at 16, you couldn't say nothing to me because I was ready to tussle. Could I fight? No. But I was willing to go down swinging because you were not telling 16-year-old Breana nothing. Next up, we have Ruth Run by Elizabeth Kaufman, and this was sent to me by Penguin. And it's cybercrime leads to a cross-country pursuit as an ambitious, misfit young thief exploits a hacked microchip to rob banks and learns too late that the wrong people have been watching her. In this economy, I can now fully understand why people rob the banks. Eat the rich! These next couple of ones are from Berkeley. There's Anywhere You Go by Bridget Morrissey. Small town waitress and a big city Broadway press agent swap homes and escape the messiness of their personal lives only to find new purpose and new love. I would not mind doing like a house switch. Although my neighbors would probably be like, why is this random person in our home? I wouldn't mind. If somebody wants to like swap, I would love to go to LA. Next up, also from Berkeley, is The Geographer's Map to Romance by India Holton. Geography professors in a failed marriage of convenience inconveniently reconnect for an emergency mission in this swoony historical fantasy rom-com. Swoon! Next up, oh, there's more. Okay, hold on. This next book I actually finished last night at technically this morning at like 12:30. It's No Ordinary Love by Maya Ariel. And let me tell you, you know what? I will talk about this book at the end of the month in my wrap up because I did not anticipate reading it and I ended up devouring it. This is also from Berkeley Romance. It was a free book gifted to me. Like I almost want to go back from the beginning and reread it, but you will get a wrap up, mark my words, at the end of this month. It looks like I have 2 of these books, so I'm going to end up gifting one to someone. And it's the arc of The Love Simulation, which is now out. No, it's not. We're still in February. Breana, why am I trying to like kickstart March? This comes out on March 4th. It's The Love Simulation by Etta Easton. And I was gifted this by Berkeley Romance because I'm in their influencer program. And this is the next book that I plan on reading today while my boyfriend cooks our Valentine's Day dinner. Because yesterday I didn't, but he had to work. I was recovering from the Spotify Kennedy Ryan event, so I knew that I was going to be worthless yesterday. And I'm going to probably start this tonight or once I finish editing this video. We'll see which comes first. Next up, also from Berkeley Romance, is Dream On, Ramona Riley by Ashley Herring Blake. A small town romance. Once upon a time, Ramona Riley was a student at a prestigious art school with dreams of landing in Hollywood as a costume designer to the stars. But after her father's car accident, she had to quit school and return to her small New Hampshire town, Clover Lake, to help take care of her younger sister. 12 years later, Ramona is still working at the town's cafe, all but given up on her dream, but when a big-budget romantic comedy comes to Clover Lake to film, she wonders if this could be her chance. There's only one problem, Dylan Monroe. Ooh! Her first kiss, and Hollywood's favorite wild child is the star. Hollywood's favorite wild child. Like, when you say wild, like, are we gonna go like Justin Bieber wild when he was like reckless and young? Or wild, so like Winona stealing things from Marc Jacobs? This is moving up on my TR. And then I was sent from Sourcebooks, A First Time for Everything by K.L. Walther. Oh, this is like I actually like this cover. It's going to be on sale in June 2025. Madeline has always been extremely close to her family, so she is shocked when her older brother gets engaged without including them or even giving a heads up. Mads has never been the biggest fan of his fiancée Katie, so in order to remain one happy family, she is determined to bond with Katie before the big day, which includes reluctantly agreeing to be in the wedding party. Huh. Truth or dare, she's revealing that she's never been kissed or even on a date. Oh, so is this gonna be like... So she's going to be on the search, on the hunt for a +1. Disastrous dates. Getting her heart tugged in different ways. You know what this reminds me of? Because I said so, Mandy Moore, when she's stuck between the two guys, the one that actually sees her but he has a kid, and then the other one, the rich guy who like really doesn't like her that much but wants to mold her into the perfect person for him, the one that the mom loves. I want to watch that now. Okay, I'm gonna make another cup of coffee and then I'll watch that. Next up, from Berkeley as well, I loved this cover so much that I'm like really excited to read it. It's called Fan Service by Rosie Diana. Like, come on. He's like, this is the skin of a killer, Bella. I've got to calm down. The truth is stranger than fan fiction in this sexy paranormal rom-com. And now we're gonna like flip it and reverse it. No, we aren't. They're still similar. I picked up Cross the Line by Simone Saltani. Her brother's best friend sends her heart racing in this sparkling Formula One romance. And as a Formula One girly who has Lewis Hamilton's hands, tattooed hands, as my background phone screen saver, love you, baby. That's my boyfriend. I would absolutely like to ride on that ride. So I got this one, right? Because when it first came out, I read it on Kindle Unlimited, loved it, had to buy it. And then Berkeley Romance, they represent her. So I picked up, I got sent Ride With Me Book 2. Book 2. Vroom vroom, who's got the keys to my Jeep? Vroom. I don't even know if those are the correct words. I tried. And then Harper Voyager sent over The Starving Saints, which is like a gothic horror. I actually posted a photo of this on my Instagram, which you can see here. That was me plugging my Instagram so you can follow me. It's by Caitlin Starling, and it's an intensely atmospheric fever dream of medieval horror. A fever dream! First off, my Bob. Okay. And then to finish off this haul, that I did not purchase their book in here myself. So thank you to all the publishers who sent those to me. This one, however, I did purchase for myself. And it is Martyr by Kaveh Akbar. And it is Cyrus Shams is a young man grappling with an inheritance of violence and loss. His mother's plane was shot down over the skies of the Persian Gulf in a senseless accident. And his father's life in America was circumscribed by his work killing chickens at a factory farm in Midwest. How about that bird flu? And then Cyrus is a drunk, an addict, and a poet. Oh, his soul is dark. I feel like I would be attracted to that though. I'm still healing. Whose obsession with martyrs leads him to examine the mysteries of his past, toward an uncle who rode through Iranian battlefields dressed as an angel of death to inspire and comfort the dying, and toward his mother, through a painting discovered in a Brooklyn art gallery that suggests she may not have been who or what she seemed. Oh, Martyr is a look to how we spend our lives seeking meaning in faith, art, ourselves, and others. All right. Okay, friends. Here we are. Thank you for watching my haul. I hope you didn't get too bored, and I will see you in the next one, which will be me doing a wrap-up of all the books that I read in February. Happy Black History Month, my friends.